Well, hello there. Thanks for joining me on Tamara's Paper Trail. It has been so long since I did a video. I can't even believe it. I haven't been creating a whole lot, and when I have been creating, it's been in a rush. So I haven't had time to set up my camera, and I haven't even had room on my desk, honest to God. If you could, well, you know what my desk usually looks like because I post pictures on my Facebook page. But today I'm, let's see, what's the situation? It is 2 o'clock, Thursday afternoon. I am heading to On Stage in Vancouver tomorrow at, I'll probably leave the house at 9:30 in the morning. So it's 10 after 2. I thought maybe this would be an appropriate time to come down and make the gifts for my team. There's a tradition generally that when you travel to a Stampin' Up! Function with your team, you bring them what we call pillow gifts. Literally, Stampin' Up! Has pillow gifts when you go on their incentive trips, and it's just something that's carried on, that leaders now will bring little pillow gifts and leave them on the pillows of their team, or we'll just hand them to them because we're not all sharing a room. So I have had this idea. Let's see, I was supposed to make these for On Stage back in November. So I bought all the stuff, but it didn't happen. So I thought, that's okay. That was November. I have until April to make them for my team for On Stage. Yeah, I've got what? How many hours do I have? 20 hours. So I'm starting them now. Actually, I started them last night, and then it took me an hour to find the pieces because I bought them, but then I didn't know where I put them. And that's just the way I roll. So obviously I'm not going to post this until after On Stage because I want to surprise my team with them. But I was really excited about them, and I wanted to share it with you and show you how to make your own. So this is the gift. I hope. Sorry for the glare. I've got this pad out right now. I'll move it in a minute. But you know, people say, "Hey, Tamara, you should actually put your contact information on these videos." So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Here I am. Cell number. Call me. Blog. Yeah. Anyway, this is the gift I am making. So this is obviously for my team member Tracy. And it is one of our wooden, we call them the DVD cases. I'm not sure that these are going to carry on into the new catalog. I suspect they're not carrying over. So you might want to stock up right away as soon as you see this video, because they're awesome. I use them for everything. I use them for my markers. I use them for blends. Oh, just a minute. If you hear a crash, you should probably be concerned. It's, my new blend storage hasn't come yet, but it's on order. It's coming. But so I put my blends in them. I put my markers in them. I keep my chamois, my Simply Chamois in them. I use them for all kinds of things. And for this little gift, it's for my team. As I've said probably 3 times now. Isn't it adorable? Oh my God, I can't even stand it. It's so cute. So cute. I wanted to make a little, what am I calling it? Be Ready for Business kit. And so I've got a notepad, and that's attached with magnets so that we can switch it out when this pad is used up. They can rip off the magnets and adhere them so that you can also use it, you know, if you're making notes elsewhere, you might not want them inside the case. So there's that. There's this fabulous pen that coordinates, coordinates with the designer paper. And this is my favorite thing ever. So this is, well, look, it's an envelope. I made it myself. But look at the little magnets. Can you see that? Oh my God. I've never used these before. They're so cute, little magnets. Love it. And I made the envelope with my envelope punch board, and I'll show you how to do that in a minute. And inside, this is for them to keep their business cards and or free class passes. So those are handy, and again, attached with a magnet. And Post-it notes, just because they're stinking cute. That's my team name is Tamara's Trailblazers. That's our logo. So everybody's getting one of these for On Stage. I'll show you the bits and pieces on this, and then we'll actually make one. I'm making quite a few. I'm making, I guess, 8 of them today, and it's really ridiculously quick. Super quick. But I'll show you the pieces I'm using. Okay, so you've got the case. Now, I've just chopped up some of my favorite paper. This is the, something about a tide. What is this called? I want to say Tranquil Tide, but that's a color. This is, I don't know what it's called. Why would I know that? Tranquil Textures. Hey, look at that. So I chopped this all up. I chose this because I like the inside is subtle. There's a bit of a pattern on the outside, so that when you open it, it's not, you know, too gaudy. The outside is pretty. So that's the paper, and I've cut that to, where's my cheat sheet? I think I know it off by heart, but anyway, yes, it is 11.5 less 2 ticks, because that's how I measure, by 7. All right, so if you want a direction, which in this case I did, I wanted the squiggles going up and down. The 11, let's see, how am I gonna, so when you chop it, I chopped it first at 7, and then I turned it and chopped it at 11.5, less 2 ticks. Okay, so I've got all these different patterns. Which one am I gonna do first? Let's do, okay, we'll work with this sheet here when I make mine, so we'll have that. So that's 11.5 less 2 ticks by 7. And then from this chunk, I'm gonna make that into a 5 by 5. Bringing up my trimmer. Oh, I'm so sorry, you guys. You've seen all the posts. This thing is, it's being phased out, and I'm assuming there's still cutter blades. I haven't heard that there aren't. So we're gonna assume there are still cutting blades available. Anyway, I can't wait to see what they're coming out with for the new one. But anyway, that's what I'm using to chop my paper into a 5 by 5. We're gonna use this for the little envelope. So we're using all these little extra pieces, you know, that are left over. And then I'm also gonna need a piece for the pen that is 3.5 by 1. So this, let's just do one, chop the one first. I cleared some memory on my phone, but my battery might die. I don't know, whatever. The struggle is real, you guys. So this is gonna be 3.5 by 1. So that's all there is to this. And watch how fast this is gonna come together. So we're gonna find our, no, here we go. All right, so we're gonna open up our case nice and wide. Actually, I'm gonna move this now. Okay, if you need to contact me, there it is. Okay. Order soon, you guys. The new, the retiring product list comes out Monday, April 15th. Hopefully I'll have posted this video by then. Once that list hits, stuff flies off the shelves. Especially the in-color stuff, even though I've been warning you forever that it's retiring. But get in there, place an order. You'll be sorry if you don't. All right, so we're simply opening up this little plasticky part, sliding in the designer paper. Like, does it get any easier than this? And then, still a hair too thick. Oh, oh, you know what? Did I do minus? I don't know if I did minus the 2 ticks. It's a little bit long, as you can see, because it's buckling a bit. I don't know if I did minus 2 ticks. I thought I did. Let's try it again. Okay, so anyway, we can tweak it. Maybe each box is a little bit different. So let's bring this out again and see. 11. I did do 11.5 minus 2 ticks, so I'm just going to take a hair off. I'm not going to go as far as 11. Just take a little smidge off. Just a smidge. And then we'll try again. It's not an exact science. I didn't do very well in science. I did very well in talking. I didn't do that great in high school, I gotta say. There we go. Oh, no, I don't like that either. Okay, that's a little too short now, but anyway. No, I guess that's the size of the sleeve. That's just the way it's gotta be. Huh. All right. We'll have to do. This one will be mine, maybe. There we go. All right, so anyway, you don't want it to buckle. I'm sure you would have watched me fiddle with this for 10 minutes, don't you? All right, we'll move on. She said. Okay, like that. Going like this. All right, so there's the case. Now, I ordered off of Amazon quite some time ago, like back in November, these little pencil holders. You would think you could find these in Canada, but no, apparently we live so far away from civilization that we cannot get these in Canada. We can get them in the UK, we can get them in the US, but we can't get them here. So I had to order on Amazon, and they're just a peel and stick. I swear, my dad, I know he used to have tons of these in the garage. I know he did. Anyway, peel and stick. I ordered them on Amazon. It wasn't that expensive. Now, where are my pens? Well, I'll show you what I'm using. The RSVP, Pentel RSVP pens. Don't know where the open ones are. Got about 8 of them floating around here somewhere. See, I have to clean up a little bit so that I can make these videos, and then everything gets shoved everywhere. Here's one. So, all right, so you just get these at Staples. All right. And why do we use these ones? Yes, they have to be these ones because they unscrew. Unscrew the bum. Oh, that wasn't supposed to actually pop off, I don't think. There, it's supposed to do like that. Okay. And we're just going to fill the inside with this. So first we have to roll it. Now this part always kind of stresses me out because I can't get it to start curling very easily. I just kind of start breaking down the fiber a little bit, even though we're going to curl it in the opposite direction. Does that make sense? No. You'll see what I mean in a minute. I'm just kind of mangling the paper a little bit. We're going to roll it this way. So you actually start, you got to be fearless, and you have to start by just folding it, not rolling it. Okay, so you're going to get a nice tight fold / roll. It needs to be tight enough to get into the casing of the pen. Barrel of the pen. Look at me knowing the language. Slide it on in. Grab something pointy. I don't know. See what happens when I clean up. Oh my God, you guys. Bought some new shoes today. Pretty excited about that. And I'm going to wear my fabulous boots with a new scarf. So watch for that in a video coming soon. All right, so you see, now we've got a coordinating pen. Isn't that fun? Love it. Pop that in there. Next, I'm going to open, okay, these. I've got, about 120 of these. I'm not exaggerating. I've got 120 of these sitting in my room here. I bought these a couple years ago, hoping to have some classes with the school and classes for my customers. So I bought 120. Thought I'll have 2 classes of 30. That'll be 60. And then I'll have a bunch of my own. And yeah, everybody's going to want to come to these classes. It never happened. I still have 120 of these sitting around. So they fit really nicely. They're from IKEA. They were like 50 cents each at the time. So what I'm going to do here is attach these. So I say so a lot. I got to stop that. I'm going to find some scissors somewhere. These I got at the M store. Sorry, don't like to send you else places. There's a word. I don't like to send you other places. However, we do not sell magnetic adhesive strips. There's 6 pieces in here, made in the US. I prefer it was made in Canada, but anyway. So these are just strips that are sticky on one side and magnetic on the other. So this is what I've used to attach everything in. I need, where are my post-it? Oh, good Lord, post-it notes. I think I just threw everything on the floor, so I'm not really sure. Oh boy. Wow, Tamara. No idea where they, oh, here's a pack. No, wait, what? Here's a pack here. Tamara's Trailblazers. All right, so I'm going to start, I figured out I only need these to be 2 inches and they're 4. So I just simply take a pencil, mark it at 2, grab my, honestly, where is everything? I moved everything. Oh, there's my pens. I found my pen. Oh, found my post-it notes. Okay, found everything else. Scissors. Aha! In the drawer where they belong. So these were our old Craft and rubber scissors, and this it just cuts like butter. Right? Now, they'll snap together, not perfectly, but that's okay. I'm so over the whole perfectly thing. Still with me? Yeah, 14 minutes of rambling. Okay, but we're almost, we're almost done. She said, lying through her teeth. All right. So you stick that on the back there. Put the magnet partner there. grab another one of these bad boys. All right, snip that up the middle. These magnets are quite weak, really. They don't, you know, if you bump it, they're gonna fall off, let's face it, but that's okay. We're gonna peel off. I just wanted options so that my people could take the pad out and use it, not in the case. So then you're just gonna peel and stick it down. So that's one. We're gonna do the same process with the Post-it notes. Did I do 2 on that one? I think avalanche. If you hear a crash, oh my gosh, don't be surprised because it's chaos in here. I think I did do 2 on this one. Oh, I didn't. I only did 1. Okay. But I think it keeps moving. I don't think it's, oh yeah, you know what? It's not stuck to this plastic at all. Oh, the plastic. Oh, it is. I'm just being silly. See, that one I bumped it, and so it fell off the magnets. Cool, love it. All right. So I'm going to do the same. Cut this at 2. I love that these come together really quickly. I'm making some for my team. I'm also making some for my sidelines and my friends. So this is a great idea, right? Great idea for being ready for business. The idea is, this is so that we can capture any contact information. You know, if we give a catalog to someone, we need to get their information so that we can follow up. And so that's the notepad. The Post-it notes, why did I peel that off already? Post-it notes are, you know, if you just need a Post-it note to jot something down and stick it on something, stick that down. Okay, the last thing we need to do is the envelope. So I'll show you how to make one of those. I can't remember the last time I used one of our, or the last time I made my own envelope. Like, I really had to read the instructions again. It was kind of crazy. So if I can find the 5x5 piece of paper, yep, I do. 5x5. All right. So the instructions are right here on it. So it says select your card size. So my business cards, I have no idea where you are. Oh my goodness, it's the wrong size, but I found one, but oh, come on. Ah! Oh. I'm such a gong show, you guys, seriously. I don't know where they are. Does it matter? Kind of matters. Okay, well, we'll pretend this is the right size, but anyway. So this is approximately, this is 3 by 2, all right, is a business card. So on here, 3? I lied, 3.5. I was gonna say, that's not right. So on here it says if your card size is 2 by 3.5, so we're pretending this is the card, then you need a piece of paper that's 5 by 5. So that's what we cut here. And if that's the case, you need the score line to be at 2. What that means is you take this piece of paper, line it up on the 2, punch. Take this little score, which actually lives in the side of this thing, and then we score. Are we in the field of vision here? I think we are, yeah. You're going to score up this line like that. Then you turn it, and the new score line that you just made, which we can't see really on that side very well, but this lines up on this score guide right here, this arrow. You line that up here. I'm going to get my head in the field of view here because I can't see what I'm doing. Ay, ay, ay. That's a really faint line, you guys. I wonder if I could do it upside down. No. Alright, so that's going to be, I'm going to do the other way just so I can see where I'm going. So here it's going to be between this and this. Right there. Should be right. That's about right. Punch. Score. I don't want to push too hard because I don't want to tear the paper. Then you turn it again, you do the same thing. You put this score line. Actually, I'm going to fold it so I can see it better. Sorry for my head. Big old head. Punch. Score. Turn one more time. I'm going to get some new glasses before I go to Greece, I swear. Okay, so I can, that was totally off. That, you know what, that's not right. I'm going to move this over a bit. I can tell the score line should be in the middle of here, so I'm going to punch. That was not right. I should have been more careful on that one. Anyway, I'm going to get new glasses so I can actually see this holiday of a lifetime that I'm going on. All right, so there's our little envelope. I've totally screwed it up here, but then we're going to score, or we're going to fold on all the score lines. Makes the cutest little envelope, right? I'm going to nip this part off. I don't really want to see all of that, so I'm actually just going to draw a line and trim it off. I'm going to grab my fast fuse and tape it down. I tried making this envelope a little bit bigger so that I could put more than 5 business cards in, but it just didn't work out. I played around with it, and it was either more shallow or too narrow, and so I moved on with my life. Oh, one more thing I would like to do is round this. There's a little peekaboo in here. Rounds the top. Make it a little bit better. So this is one of my favorite things ever in the history of ever. Once again, Amazon is your friend. Magnetic discs. Been dying to use these forever. So I ordered these on Amazon, and you get 20, but that's deceiving. You get 10 positive and 10 negatives, as I figured out here. So you need 2. You need a positive and a negative. These are so thin. I love it. I'm going to order like a bazillion of these for another card project I'm working on, and you'll see a video on that. Uh-oh. Oh, it flipped over. So what we need to do on that is I'm going to stick these bad boys together. I'm going to let them just jump together. And what was that? Something else magnetic, I think. I don't know what that was. Oh, Lord. It's probably one of my magnetic Stamparatus things breaking. Okay. Peeled off the top, sticking it on to the... uh-oh. Battery's getting low. Oh, dear. Okay. Stick it onto the paper like that. Peel off this paper and just close the door. I love it. I mean, they're strong enough that it's going to hold closed, right? But not so strong that it's going to rip when you open it. Okay, so I have to hurry along now because my battery is dying. Same thing here. I'm going to stick on magnets, cut at 2. Pencil, where are you? Come on, pencil, battery's dying. There you go. 2. Cut it in half. Just want to see, did I use 1 on the back of this? I could just use 1. Okay, so same as before. Peel and stick on the back of this. Attach his friend. Peel and stick. You could decorate this. Ta-da! How quick and easy was that? So yes, this video is taking 23 minutes, but there's a lot of rambling and looking for lost things in there. I'll show you, this is another size magnet I got. I obviously ordered the wrong size, but I'm sure those will come in handy. There's 12 of them in here. They're a little bit larger than these ones. Now it's ready for decorating, which I won't do, but this is using the lined alphabet framelits. I don't use them enough, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to personalize everybody's, and there you have it. You've got a kit, a business kit to go, ready to do business kit. So I hope that was fun. I can't wait to give these to my people. It's going to be a great time. I will talk to you soon. Thanks for popping in. Bye.